commits these atrocities and these war crimes against the Muslim people. So they haven't had the need to develop. They haven't had the need to develop the hypersonic, maneuverable missiles, but Russia has developed them, China has developed them, and now Iran has developed them. So this is a game changer. It is a game changer. And what Iran has done,
a game changer. Israel has managed to take out Hassan, take out Nasrallah, take out Ismail Haniya, take out Fouad Shukr, and also, oh my God, Ismail Haniya in Tehran, in the most secure part of Tehran, they managed to come and kill the leader of Hamas. And this, you're saying that this missile response is a game changer? Actually, you're right. It is a game changer because the Islamic Republic has showed its hand, and it has shown that it has no deterrence capability. So the game has changed because military experts are now realizing that their analysis on how strong the Islamic Republic was actually wrong. And it is safer to attack the Islamic Republic without fearing much of a retaliatory action on Israel itself. Again, the actual correct fear shouldn't be much on what the Islamic Republic can do on Israel. The correct fear is what the Islamic Republic can do on the Hormuz Strait and on Saudi Arabian oil resources and oil bases. That's the correct fear. But when it comes to Israel, now we know Israel has the upper hand more than we thought before. So that's a game changer.
is they have demonstrated that they can hit your most secure air bases, your most secure locations, because there's also reports that they struck Mossad headquarters.
Now, really, okay, first of all, here's the satellite images. Guys, these satellite images are available through private organizations for people, their before and after pictures, okay? This is the satellite image of the airbase, okay? This is the damage that you managed to cause to the airbase, okay? You see this hole here, guys? This hole on the roof, and to be honest, this is actually a bigger hole than the last time they managed to cause to the airbase. Last time, and also it's more central. Okay, so the result of the missile attacks were the most significant damage that they cause is this hole that you see here that that everybody has access to through satellite images, right? So last time they did missiles attack on Israel, they managed to cause a hole, but it was a medium-sized hole and it was to the side. This time, I'm going to admit that they managed to cause more damage because the hole looks bigger and it's also on a roof of the military base in Israel. However, no F-35s seem to have been damaged, and this roof actually, I think that you could repair this in half a day, in probably half a day. In one afternoon, you could repair this roof. It is bigger damage than before, but it hasn't destroyed the airbase as they're claiming. Anyway, so this is the let's see what Daniel says.
Mossad headquarters.
So, oh yeah, he's saying like, oh, so he's claiming that, oh my God, the airbase was destroyed. I showed you guys the imagery from the satellite images is something that private institutions from all around the world have access to. Like, if you think that these are Zionist lies, so journalists in Indonesia, in Bangladesh, in Iran, in Russia, in Saudi Arabia, they have access to these satellite images. This is not something you could hide, right? And also, he's claiming that the Mossad headquarters were hit. So let's actually look at that claim. This is so easy. Oh my God. Mossad headquarters. Okay. The Iranian missile attacks on October 1st, 2024 targeted. This part is true. Targeted the headquarters of Mossad near Tel Aviv. However, the missiles did not successfully hit the Mossad headquarters. Guys, he actually claims that the Mossad headquarters were hit. Do you know that people in Tel Aviv, they're walking around, they have cell phones. If Mossad headquarters were hit, they would be recording it and posting it on social media. You know, you could actually, there's no way to hide that. Do you understand that? We have satellite images, and there are so many Israeli civilians. Anything happens, they're recording it on their phones and posting it on social media. You cannot claim that Mossad headquarters were hit and not have any evidence for it. So it continues and says reports indicate that the closest missiles landed approximately 500 meters away from the Mossad building, and no direct impacts on the headquarters were reported. This suggests that while the area around Mossad was targeted, the headquarters itself escaped damage during this attack. So let's watch this.
Have air defense systems to block these types of strikes. So the U.S. has just languished in this type of banal
No, this part no.
headquarters. That's like if someone says that,
No,
oh, Iran hit a sea that they don't have.
It's so hard to get the time
Have
that I
air
want here.
defense systems to block these types of strikes. So the U.S. has just languished in this type of banal complacency. You know, imagine a banal, complacent terrorist that is just so, you know, sitting there drone striking innocent Muslim women and children for the past 20 years. They've become complacent. There hasn't been any kind of advanced defense system for Muslims to protect themselves as the U.S. Commits these atrocities and these war crimes against the Muslim people. So they haven't had the need to develop. They haven't had the need to develop the hypersonic, maneuverable missiles, but Russia has developed them, China has developed them, and now Iran has developed them. So this is a game changer. It is a game changer. And what Iran has done is they have demonstrated that they can hit your most secure air bases, your most secure locations, because there's also reports that they struck Mossad headquarters. Imagine that. Mossad.
Imagine that, guys. Guys, let's live in an imaginary world together, okay? It's hard to be a Muslim these days. It's really hard. The real world is not very kind to us, okay? The real world makes us feel insignificant and weak and pathetic. And so let's just imagine, let's just create this la la land where we could pretend that we are something, that we are important, that we are strong, that we are crushing our enemies. It's just so much happier and living in this la la land, because the real world is just very cruel, right? Reality is not a friend to Muslims.
Headquarters. That's like if someone says that, oh, Iran hit the CIA headquarters, Langley, or hit the Pentagon. Imagine like how shocking that would be. And Mossad headquarters is far more secure and defended because of the Iron Dome than even U.S. airspace. So it is shocking, and it is a huge change in the dynamic if it's confirmed that Iran was able to hit Mossad headquarters. It's been confirmed that they've hit the Nevatim area.
So look at this. When Israel attacks you, it's so apparent how significant of damage they have caused you. They don't even have to come and take ownership over. You just know that you have been effed in the. You know, I have to be careful. You know that your ass has been handed to you, right? When Ismail Hania is taken out, like Israel doesn't have to make any claims. The whole world sees like, oh my God. When Nasrallah dies, when Fawad Shukr dies, when Zahedi dies, right? When the pagers blew up, right? They're like, oh my, people are like, holy crap, what the hell? How did Israel do this? They don't even have to say anything. But when you respond, you're like, well, we have to see what the reports say. How could we make this sound very like? You have to actually come and try to explain it in a way that makes it seem significant. That already by itself shows how pathetic your responses are to Israel's superiority.
Air base and 5 other or even 10 other air bases. They're able.
Oh, like, oh, hey, keep like, oh my God, Israel's air bases has been destroyed, or maybe 5, maybe even 10. we're just making. Hey, Daniel, why stop at 10? Why stop at 10? You know what? You have destroyed 100 Israeli air bases. Maybe you have destroyed tens of thousands. I know Israel doesn't have tens of thousands of air bases, but even the air bases that they did not have, you have destroyed them. In fact, here's the thing, Daniel. Maybe you have destroyed Israel altogether. Maybe there is no Israel anymore. Can you go home now? Maybe why not? Why not just say that? Israel has been wiped off the map already. Just say that. Oh my god.
Able to strike them with these missiles. That completely changes the game, because what that means is that Israel, first of all, Israel doesn't have the hypersonic missile capabilities that Iran does. They have to rely on the ballistic missiles, and Iran has apparently some kind of air defense systems that Russia has given them that could be used if Israel, for example, sends a nuke. They have to send it through one of these ballistic missiles. They have Jericho missiles. Jericho missiles are conventional ballistic missiles. They follow the parabolic trajectory. They can be intercepted. Iran also has air capabilities. They have fighter jets that can intercept any kind of Israeli fighter jet or bomber that tries to penetrate Iranian airspace.
Oh, really? Really? Iran has a defense system that advanced that could just stop all of that. Really? Okay, well, let me actually read this for you because oh my god, this is so easy. This is so easy. Wow, I didn't know this. I myself as an Iranian didn't know how advanced their systems, the Islamic Republic systems are. Let me actually read a report what happened on April 2024. Okay. In April 2024, Israel conducted a precision strike on an Iranian S-300 air defense system near Isfahan, which was in Natanz, right? Which is Iran's most advanced defense system. But this S-300, they bought it from Russia. So Russia has S-400s, but they're not letting Iran, the Islamic Republic, have those S-400s. So that the most advanced defense system that the Islamic Republic has is the Russian S-300, right? This operation was part of a broader exchange of hostilities between Israel and Iran. Okay, so the S-300 system supplied by Russia to Iran is crucial for protecting strategic sites, including nuclear facilities. The Israeli strike specifically targeted the radar component of the S-300 system. Again, guys, this was in April, which is essential for guiding interceptor missiles to their targets. The attack was reportedly carried out using a missile launch from Syrian airspace, so outside of Iranian borders, although the details remain somewhat unclear due to the lack of official confirmation. So the understanding is that an S-35 managed to launch a missile from outside Iranian borders all the way to the middle of Iran in Isfahan, taking out an S-300. And the S-300 did not detect the missile coming at it all until the missile actually hit it. And again, remember, this is the most advanced defense mechanism that the Islamic Republic has. So Israel demonstrated its ability to conduct precise strikes on highly protected targets, likely using advanced intelligence and possibly stealth technology to avoid detection by Iran's air defense. And also, the damage to the S-300 radar highlights potential vulnerabilities in even the most advanced air defense system when faced with sophisticated offensive capabilities. This incident suggests that while these systems are formidable, they are not invulnerable, especially against well-planned attacks. So, guys, do you understand how vulnerable the Islamic Republic is? There is no defense mechanism higher than the S-300 owned by the Islamic Republic. That's why Khamenei is so desperate to buy an S-400 from Russia, and Russia is not selling that to them. And the S-300 shows that it was incapable of detecting an Israeli missile coming at it. And Israel must manage to take that out from outside of Iran borders. right next to Iran's nuclear facilities. So this is the defense mechanism that you're bragging about, Daniel Haqiqatjou? Guys, these are known facts. Like what I'm reading out to you is reported everywhere, even by the Islamic Republic's own media, because these are undeniable. These are undeniable. These reports are everywhere. I don't know how Daniel comes and so confident. His channel has 500,000 subscribers. His videos gets more than 100,000 views, and his audience just believes it. These are simple fact checks that this man, this Harvard graduate, is not doing. Again, I don't know how he managed to get a degree in Harvard with very limited research skills. Let's continue with this.
But the danger for Israel is that as soon as they try to strike Iran in this way, Iran, even before those Israeli fighter jets can get to Iranian airspace, or even before the ballistic missile can have that huge, long parabolic trajectory to hit Iran, or the US, for example, from naval ships in the Mediterranean has the time for that parabolic trajectory to hit Iran, they can launch these hypersonic missiles and reach Tel Aviv and these air bases faster. So even if the Israeli fighter jets are trying to get to Iran, they won't have anything to return back to because the air bases will be obliterated. The air bases will be obliterated. Those fighter jets will have nowhere to go back to. That's the strategic advantage that Iran.
Is it now? Is it now? Look at the claim. Like, I are you sure you're talking about the Islamic Republic of Iran? Because this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. What these the attacks that you show that we saw on October 1st is the most that the Islamic Republic is capable of. At least go read the reviews by military analysts, objective military analysts, that they're not picking any sides. Go read those reports. They are actually shocked by how incapable the missiles are. Like the previous reports about what these missiles can do before these attacks were we're seeing these missiles as more of a threat than they are now. Go look at the updated reports on these missiles. Actually, let me. This is and we have this information because we saw what they're capable of during these attacks. So actually, let me read this for you. Recent reports have raised significant doubts about the accuracy of Iran's ballistic missile capabilities, particularly concerning the Imad missile. This missile, a variant of the Shahab-3, was reportedly used in an attack on Israel's Nevatim airbase. Analysts from the James Martin Center for Non-Proliferation, I always have a hard time reading this, non-proliferation studies assessed this attack and found that the missiles had a circular error probable CEP of about 1.2 kilometers. 1.2 kilometers, guys. That's basically the error, like how distant that they are from their actual target. This means, actually, it tells you what it means. This means that 50% of the missiles landed within a 1.2 kilometer radius of their intended target, which is substantially worse than the previously estimated 500-meter error circle and far from Iran's advertised 50-meter accuracy. Do you understand what the reports just say here? So the Islamic Republic itself claimed that the accuracy of these missiles are 50 meters. Analysts before these attacks said that the actual accuracy is 500 meters. And now, based on this recent attack, their analysts are saying that the accuracy is actually 1.2 kilometers. So think about it. The Islamic Republic said they're 50 meters, and the actual result is 1.2 kilometers. Do you see the difference between the claims by the Islamic Republic and reality? This is why you have to create your fantasy world. The report also highlighted that during an April attack on Israel, many Iranian missiles either failed to launch or crashed before reaching their targets. US officials estimated that about 50% of these missiles failed further questioning the effectiveness of Iran's missile arsenal. Additionally, during a more recent and extensive attack involving 180 ballistic missiles fired at Israel, a significant number were intercepted by Israel defense, and those that did land caused limited damage. These findings suggest that while Iran has a large arsenal of ballistic missiles, their accuracy and reliability may not be as advanced as claimed. This has implications for both regional security dynamics and Iran's military strategy. Yeah. Anyways, let's go to the next section. This is just too easy. Guys, why is my job so easy? I want a more challenging job. Why is it so easy? I want to be challenged. Guys, can I get better opponents that makes it difficult for me? This is I really do welcome challenge. This is too easy. Okay, let's watch this one.